Hey, what's going on? I am playing some StarField here. I like doing the shipbuilder and whatnot. Gives me that science and engineering vibe to it. So I'm gonna show off a little bit of the ships I've done here. But I got a work in progress
What can I do for you?
here. This is um, interesting. It's got 6 legs on it. That's not the ship we're gonna be looking at today. But when I started yesterday, I got to do some more work on it.
Anything I
We
can do
go
to
into
help?
the shipbuilder here.
Okay, no problem.
I do have all the parts here in New Atlantis, but this one right here is my frontier ship. Um, and then I have this Galileo 3, which is another interesting ship. This is the one I'm going to be showing because it's very simple inside and it has 11,000 cargo. Ended up getting 75 mobility. I found out with the engines I have here, about 10,000 cargo is around 80 mobility. So we're in there. So at first I have the Slate Aerospace SAL 6830 engines. You get these from Quest. So without these, you can't have the 10,000 cargo and high mobility. And with this design, I used some of this underbelly cargo, but you'll see on the next design, it's not as crisp or it doesn't look as nice. Um, I have a 1x1 in the back here with the docker on it, and then got an armory, captain's quarters, and then a Teo landing bay, and directly on top of that is the Deimos Ares Bridge cockpit. And I got a 3-in-1 all-in-one berth. It's got my bed and stuff in it. And then I got a workshop behind that. And then we have the grav drive. It's not the best grav drive, but I needed a top mount for this one. So, and then I got the shear flow reactor. I did an interesting thing with these Hope 6 landing gear. Normally, you really can't place anything above them, but I was able to use the flipping technique to put this cargo here. So if I try to put the cargo, it won't let me do it. But if you come up and flip it and then press cancel, it'll pop in there. Same with this gear. So if I try to put this there, it won't go. So if I come flip it and cancel, I have that gear there. So I learned that from another channel, Grease Monkey. I appreciate his help on that. So, oh yeah, it's got a one of the 1600 shields. So I've been mostly building C-class ships. I'm actually the one with the legs I showed in the beginning is a B class because I needed smaller parts. But I like putting these smaller cargoes on the side there. So that's that one. Let's go to this frontier here. Because this is kind of what I did for an upgraded version of it, where I used the the belly cargo instead of the square cargo. I used these here like this, and these come in shielded too, so you can have the shielded. But I did the same design with just a stretch up the middle. But for this, there is a living quarters here, 2x1 living quarters, or a 2x2 living quarters. I'm sorry, and then a 2x2 battle stations back there. It gives you 12 crew. You can't use 12 crew, but it's the same technique. And then I used this inner from the bottom Stroud Eklund bridge, and then I was able to get the docker on the front instead of the back. Again, I did some side mount cargo, um, landing gear, and used that same Hope 6 landing gear because I was short with what I had with the amount of cargo. And again, 11,000 cargo, 75 mobility. I try to get 10,000 cargo, and I get the pieces I like, and I try to pick smaller versions, but it doesn't. It always ends up going over. So it's got suppressors. It's got these Vanguard Obliterator auto projectors. You get 6 of those, so it's pretty good. Some turrets. I believe this one has a better grab drive. That's a Nova Bracer. What is this one? Yeah, this one has the 50 jump thrust grab drive. So, but let's take a look at this one here. Let's gonna have some coffee. So let's see what we got here. So. It's a big ship. You can't really expect anything less for that much cargo carrying. I'm not a fan of this area right here. I gotta put something else there. I like the radiator, and then I was gonna add some guns to this, and then I didn't. Maybe flip it. Of course, there's gonna be a ship landing. That's just the way it goes. So let's hop in here and we'll take a look at it. I basically build ships on this. This is like my favorite thing. So this is our berth, our 3-in-1, 3x1 berth. Like it because it has a bed. It's roomy. Bathroom, all that good stuff. All Stroud Eklund, probably my favorite manufacturer. And then the companionway in the back, so the ladder would be there, and then it's only one high, so I could do that. Engineering bay. But off to the side here, we have the living quarters. You could put a brig there, or any of the 2x1s. And then here's the battle stations. Stick these in the back because I don't really go in them. And up here we have the captain's quarters. This is Stroud Eklund. I don't like this narrow walkway through here, but I like the style of this with the nav table in it. I'm going to do some more looking at different captain's quarters and see if I can figure, because sometimes if you get a ladder right here in this spot, it really crowds up this area, and it's hard to move around quickly. And then we come up to the bridge. I get torn between using this bridge and the Deimos Ares bridge, but I like it. I like the results. I know they're two similar ships. And then we have, oh yeah, I forgot these front wings. So this has the science lab on it. I forgot this is what I upgraded on it from the last. And then there's the workshop. So let's go back out, and then we'll switch to the other ship there. So it's easy to navigate. You could put the ladder here, but then it makes it 3 tall to go into the cockpit. And I like one ladder I'll do. I don't want to do. I just like the boost pack up it. I don't want to have to climb it. So let's see here. Let's go back to the other ship. Yes, this one. So this was the first version of the ship, so this one has the Ares particle cannons on it. Not the Ares, the Vanguard particle cannons. It's got turrets, it's got the suppressors. it put these intakes on here. This one has the brig and the battle stations, I believe, and it doesn't have the wing area up in the front. That was the workshop in the science lab. I'm videoing this because I built so many ships and I've sold them, and then I don't have a record of what the ship looked like and end up building the same ship. So I'm going to post this, and then I know these two ships, I can sell them and build again. Again, I'm a huge Strat Eklund fan. Here's the captain quarters. And then this one goes into an armory. And then same deal, made the ladder one tall. And then we can come over here. And we have our battle stations. And living quarters over here. So I didn't do the brig on this one. And then this is, that opened up directly into a workshop. And then this is a 3-in-1 berth, Strat Eklund. And then we have the large Ares bridge. Like I said, I'm torn between this one and that Strat Eklund. Climb up through the bottom. I like the profile sitting on top of the ship, like a bridge on a ship, or like from the sci-fi movies, that higher up bridge. I like that, but I like this sleek fighter looking bridge, and then this has a nav table in it. So I guess depending on the ship, it's depending on the bridge you're going to use. But that's these two ships. I haven't named them, probably won't name them. Yeah, there's a long passageway here, so, but you're not going to get lost going to the ship. I like that. I don't mind doing a little walk to exit or get around, and everything's accessible from where it is. So, but that is the two current ships. They both handle about the same in combat. I'm not good at the combat, so I'm not gonna show off the combat with it. But they have turrets, and they have, Vanguard particle cannons and suppressors. So, if you were good at the game, unlike myself, you could easily board ships and take out multiple ships in combat. So that's gonna do it here, guys. Y'all watched it. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.